What is that? Why is that number 1? It was number 2 yesterday. Why is that even in the top 10? It's all hype. Today we're going to talk about Boku no Hero and the 5 reasons why it's hyped up trash. Okay? Reason number 1, but the most important, I think, is reason number 1. They failed to see that Midoriya is the core of the anime. He was the only thing that made the anime, one of the biggest reasons that made the anime like just not one of those hyped up piece of trash anime, but actually really good. When Midoriya was wimpy and kind of a lower tier, like trying to aspire to be a hero, when he was on top of that hill and screaming when he took all that trash out of the beach, it was good. It was genuinely good. It was a good anime. He had a dream. He aspired to be something. It was really, really good and captivating. And then they lost that as the anime went on, and now he's just a generic character and kind of lost the good aspect that he had before. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, all right, is that none of the characters bring anything valuable to the anime at all. None of the extra classroom characters, except for maybe Tokoyami, the Birdman. I like him. He's a good character. He's serious, he's cool, he's calm. Todoroki used to be a good character. In the first season, he was a good character. And then when you got to know him and when you got to know his daddy issues that he had with the fireman, the number 2 hero, daddy issues and his mommy issues and his family issues, I felt like that was a little too much. They could have done well without all that extraness. Because Tokoyami, you don't know anything about him, and he's still cool. But Todoroki, now you know stuff about him. But even worse is characters like Urara-chan and the frog and the guy with the black balls on his head. It makes the anime so bad. So bad. The characters, they just need to be better if it's gonna be something other than just hype. It's just all hype. It doesn't even deserve to be hype, really, but it's just all hype. Number 3, the tournament arc. The hype from the tournament. I understand. I like the tournament arc, kind of. More than the stuff that's going on right now in season 3. But I like the tournament arc. But it was seriously hyped up more than it was supposed, it was really, it was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't HXH, it wasn't 7 Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins isn't that great, but it wasn't even better than the little tournaments that 7 Deadly Sins have. It had one really good fighting scene that people hyped up, put on a pedestal, and now they're praising it like, hola, ala, ala, Jesus. And other than that, it's just not good. It was not good. The cutscenes, when the fight got really suspenseful, when Midoriya was fighting the emo guy, and he put freeze attack on him, and Midoriya couldn't do anything, and it was suspenseful, really suspenseful. He was about to walk off the stage. He was about to get eliminated. They cut to some random character saying, "Oh, Midoriya, are you okay?" Or like some character trying to analyze the situation. Like, no, we don't need that. Midoriya is the core of this anime, and he needs to stay that. And you guys just need to get out of the way and let the tournament happen. Like in Hunter x Hunter, when they had their tournament arcs, no one said useless random things, but in this tournament arc, it just happens over and over again. Yes, it did have a good fighting scene, but the hype from that fighting scene wasn't deserved. If you watch through the whole tournament arc, you'll see that one little section plus another little section doesn't make up for all the mistakes and all the cringy character dialogue, and even during the cavalry battle, it was still cringy dialogue before, trying to pick partners. When they were trying to pick partners before, cringy dialogue. Good when there's fighting, cringy dialogue when there's not fighting. And that's not a good anime. That's not a good anime. That's reason number 3. Reason number 4 is probably the worst reason. The one that I hate the most, the one that I think that made this anime terrible, Hero Killer Stain. If you guys remember that, the guy who licked the AIDS off of people so that they froze and they couldn't move, and he was trying to be cool, but he looked like a rat. He looked like, who do he look like? He looked like Mickey Mouse, and if Mickey Mouse and And Watamote, if Mickey Mouse and Watamote had a baby, look up Watamote. I'm gonna try to put it up there. If they had a baby, that's what he looked like. He looked like an actual rat. He wasn't cool. He was his voice actor. I usually don't bash the voice actor if the characters are good, but this voice actor looked like he was a chain smoker. He just smoked all day and then started acting voices. Like, it was really, really, really bad. And his lines were bad, his character was bad, and the whole premise of Leg Day Man, the guy with the big calves, his brother, him trying to revenge for his brother, the whole premise of that was just trash. Like, get a better supervillain than that. That guy was supposed to be the supervillain of season 2, and it didn't match. Like, it didn't make the anime any better. The only thing in season 2 that was good was when Midoriya was training with the old man, the short old man, and he figured out, like, hey, my power is this. But guess what? It was focused on Midoriya. It was focused on him. It wasn't trash. But then Hero Killer Stain, they try to expand the world, they try to have new dialogue, and it became trash. This anime is just not good at having new dialogue. It's not. Number 5 is finally that the whole third season is absolute garbage. Argue with me if you want to, but I think that ultimately the whole third season is absolute trash. From now until, like, probably the end of the third season, I'll see, but the dialogue, the characters, the development, the only good part sort of was All Might versus his rival. And even then, like, they could have done it way, way better, of course. But the like, between character dialogue and the whole costume thing when they were trying to, like, the whole filler of them trying to, like hide their identity more by dressing up and having mustaches, it just was bad. It was just bad. Season 3 was really disappointing so far. I think that even the last episode where All Might fought his nemesis, I think that episode was mediocre at best because it didn't really do anything great. It just was like, everybody was just like, All Might, you can do it, come on. Like, it was just not good. It was okay. It was okay. This anime is just hype. It's just hype. Undeserved hype. So other animes that deserve hype is Megalobox. Last season, I believe Kakegurui deserved more hype than it got. All these animes, especially Megalobox this season, I feel like that deserved hype. Not this. This is mediocre at best. Not good enough to be number 1 in Crunchyroll. Obviously, because Crunchyroll is kind of whack sometimes. I wouldn't look to Crunchyroll for reviews or anime suggestions, but I don't even think it should be number 1 on Crunchyroll. Let me hear what you guys think. So that's all I have to say. Thank ya.